Welcome back to another episode. In this episode we're going to start pairing up the little white hen we got here with a new cock. She hasn't been paired up with one before. This is going to be her first time breeding, but stay tuned. We're going to pair her up with someone. It's going to take a few days, but we'll follow the process, so follow the videos, because I do get a lot of questions on how do I pair up birds so quickly when they are paired up with another hen. So I'm going to get the cock bird separating into here. This is his nest box anyway. I've just gave it a scrape out. I've got food in here and water, and what we're going to do, lock him in there and try and separate him from his hen. So I've got the cock in here. He is 2018. We've done a couple of rounds off him. He's actually a pure Houben. His parents are import birds. He's a little bit frisky at the moment, just because he's a little bit excited and not too sure. He did have babies in here, but they've been weaned, so we've taken them out, and now he's just going to spend time in here by himself for a few days. You can just hold on, big fella. All right. He's actually a very beautiful bird. I was gifted this one and one of his half brothers. I think his half brother's actually got a bit of Gaby in him, but he's actually done 2 full race seasons, so he can definitely fly. Whether or not he's any good, but we'll just test that out. But he does come home, so that's the main thing. So hopefully this gift bird can turn into some nice little white babies we can breed. That's the plan. We might actually just put the white in here just to see what his reaction is. He might, more than likely, will be a little bit aggressive towards her. But what we'll do is we'll keep him in here for a few days by himself. We just got to separate him from the current hen that he is paired up with, and we can slowly introduce the white hen. Some cocks will actually pair up quite quickly. So let's have a look and see what happens. Reaction is to this little white hen. And he's definitely interested. So he might introduce her and just see how he behaves with her. She's interested, but he might be he's a little bit aggressive, but she's definitely interested. Look at her. She's bowing her head, and she's starting to strut around a bit now. She's like, I'm interested. This might be going better than I thought it might. So this white hen, if you do remember the white hen I had before, Snow. This is a daughter from her, and this line of whites, I think it's a great grandfather who's actually white, and he's won a 1,000-kilometre race. So these whites are a really long distance, but we're putting her with like a middle distance bird. He's a little bit aggressive, so we're just going to have to do this as a gradual introduction. He's still sort of more paired up to his other hen, but he has been chasing other hens. So what we're going to do, leave him in here for a day or two by himself. There will be more videos. I'll follow this process because a lot of you are pretty interested in it, and hopefully something happens, because he will get pretty lonely over the next few days after being in here. Hopefully he forgets his other hen. She's definitely interested. She's bobbing her head, and she's sort of bobbing down a little bit too. She wants to be mated and paired up. You can see that she's keen, but he's just a little bit aggressive for her. So she's extra long distance and he's a middle distance, so he's import. And this is some of the very old bunter raconteur bloodlines in Western Australia. They are bred for long distance. This white is more of the grizzle line, so that white comes from grizzle, so we'll potentially have some grizzle babies. We've done it before. This one here actually is Moo's sister. So if you do remember Moo, this is her sister. So we might end up with some more blue bar pieds, but this is purely just to see what comes out of it. I definitely want to breed some more whites, especially like Jon Snow. If you remember Jon Snow is this hen's brother. So the white is definitely strong in these guys. So I hope you want to breed it into these more muscly middle distance birds, because look at the stance on this boy. So what I'll do is I'll let this hen out. I will catch you all in the next video. We will do the next step. We'll give him a couple of days just to settle, and then we'll reintroduce her and just see what happens, and try and keep her away from the other cockbirds so she doesn't pair up with anyone. But she's keen. She's definitely keen. He wants to breed again, but we want to swap hens. We've got a few rounds, but he's definitely excited though. He just needs to calm down a little bit and just accept her. Catch us in the next video.